What's up, y'all? This is your boy, the Peace Dealer. I wanted to make a quick impromptu video about soulmates and twin flames and the deception that's inherent in the vocab and the language with how we express and talk about this stuff. Titling this video the Twin Flame Deception Part 2, just to kind of continue along the topic of that series. So this isn't going to be that long of a video, and if anything, I'll work on making part 3 a more fleshed out, detailed analysis of this. Part 1 and 2 is really just my thoughts, and as such, you know, as an astrologer, as a tarot reader, I'm tired of people asking me, is this person my twin flame or soulmate? Or pulling people up and like categorizing them as if, okay, is this my soulmate? Is this my soulmate? Is this my twin flame? Is this my soulmate? And like, it's kind of a consequence for divinatory powers that can let you know if someone is your soulmate or twin flame. So it's not that the question is unwarranted. There are techniques out here that can have you discern if you have a soulmate connection with someone or if you have a twin flame connection with someone. It's just, once again, as an astrologer or a tarot card reader, hold on, look at this. Any Swift. Someone put Swift instead of time. That's hilarious. As a tarot reader, this is a counselor. As a counselor who employs tools of tarot astrology and listening and whatnot, I am sick and tired of people doing this, and I'm guilty of this myself. So I'm not acting like I'm high and mighty. It's beautiful out here. I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm not gonna act all high and mighty. What's up, Moon? I'm not gonna act all high and mighty. Like I haven't done this before. I've, if anything, purported rhetoric that almost encouraged people to do this. But one thing that I've learned in my experience and journey is that you need to really try your hardest to not categorize people like this, especially if you don't know that person. So, if you want to know if someone is your soulmate or twin flame, and you don't know that person, and you aren't sure, they are not your soulmate. They are not your twin flame. All right? I'm going to say it one more time. If you do not know if someone is your soulmate or twin flame, they are not your twin flame. If someone is truly your twin flame, you will know. In fact, you don't have twin flames, you are a twin flame. So you really need to kill this notion of having one, because a twin flame are two or more people. So you cannot have one, okay? You can only be one with another person. And if you're not sure if someone is your soulmate, they're not your soulmate, honey. They're not your soulmate, my friend. They're not your soulmate, bro. Like, stop asking readers to find out if you have connections with people. If you want to know if you have a soulmate connection with someone, shoot your shot at them. Talk to them. Bond with them. If you need to ask another reader this, you don't have a connect. You're not their soulmate, okay? Trust me. A lot of people ask this. So this is not to target a few people. This is a consciousness. This is a way of thinking in certain communities that's embarrassing and really more toxic than anything, because you fail to look at people as they are, and you're categorizing, oh, this person is my this person is my that. Nobody is your anything. They're their own fucking person. So you need to let them be them, and if you really want to explore a connection, do so. Now, there is a difference between being someone's soulmate and having a soulmate connection with them. There are a lot of people who are not soulmates who share a soulmate connection. I'm gonna say this one more time. There are a lot of people who share a soulmate or twin flame connection that are not twin flames, that are not soulmates. You have to think the concept of twin flames transcends your very being. You're talking about a higher dimensional construct overlapping this third one. So as a 3D being, which you're more than a 3D being, you're multidimensional, but being in 3D, you're going to think that this is personal to you, and it's really not. So you can share a twin flame connection with somebody, but that doesn't mean they're your twin flame, because it's flowing through you in order to teach you a lesson. This isn't for you to take possession of another person and say that they're yours. It's just weird. So like, stop this obsession with worrying about who's your soulmate and who's your twin flame, and focus on yourself. And if you really care about that person, get to know about them, instead of like asking psychic readers if you have a special connection with them. The shit's lame. I'm not even gonna lie. And once again, I've been guilty of this myself. So I'm not gonna cap like I've never done this. I've been fluent in this. It's just after so many years of experience, I've realized it's really bullshit to look at it as a possessive way. Okay, you can have a soulmate connection with someone. This is what impels you to ask these questions, especially if you're interested in someone. You know, that doesn't mean that you have to pigeonhole them into, is this my soulmate? Is this your twin flame? What if I said no? What if I said no, they're not your soulmate? Are you not going to talk to them anymore? That's fake. That's not real. You need to bond with people first. It's so elementary what I'm saying right now. But there's a craze that's taken certain people over. And also, as you are all awakening abilities, it's a reasonable question. Just, it's not one you want to keep asking. So before you are curious about whether someone's your soulmate or twin flame, get to know them. Talk to them about that. And when they curve you, you know they're not your soulmate. And don't play this game where they just don't know that they're mine. You sound creepy. You look creepy. I'm just letting you know that right now. There are certain constructs and connections with people where you do have a connection with them, but they don't want to be honest about that, and they might not necessarily be ready for that. But that's no excuse to like lord over that they're yours. They are their own selves. Okay, keep that in mind. And other than that, once again, just because you have a connection with someone doesn't mean that they're yours. Okay, if you want a soulmate, if you want a twin flame, do the work, right? What you put in, you get out. Don't wait for them to break in your fucking house, and like get to know them. Take your time. Don't rush the process. The only way you can really know if someone is your soulmate is if you put in the work. Okay, the way this works is, oh, that person's my soulmate, that person's my twin flame. No. You have to work to build a soulmate connection. See, everyone wants soulmates, but no one wants to put in the time to get to know somebody, to develop a soulmate connection, to really develop neural pathways between both of your energies so that you're familiar with each other. Everyone wants the whole fantasy, oh, we're already compatible before we know each other, and we slide in and we're soulmates. It doesn't work like that, boo-boo. It doesn't work like that, honey boo-boo. You have to do the work. You have to really put in work. And we're in this like fast food culture where you warm something up for a few minutes and then bam, it comes out gourmet. You have to do the work. And if I'm gonna be real, that's why I'm staying single. I ain't shit. Like, I realized how much work it goes in to have these fantasy relationships, and I'm like, I'm just focused on myself. This is too much work. I don't know if I'm even vulnerable enough for this. So just keep that in mind. Horrible excuse. But just keep that in mind. Stop asking me if people are your soulmate or twin flame. If you don't already know, don't ask me. I'll let you know if they have a connection, because you can have a connection with someone. That doesn't mean they're your soulmate, but you can have a soulmate connection because that person can prepare you for that. Stop looking for a partner. The right partner will be paired with you because there are forces outside of you that govern you. You don't control all this shit. And when you ask questions like that, you're indirectly being entitled. So just keep that in mind. This isn't to attack anybody. We're all vulnerable people. I just wanted to share these insights because I'm tired of hearing this question. It's just a reflection that you're not really aware of how things really go down. And you guys stay blessed as always. Once again, do not look for your soulmate. Do not ever look for your twin flame. You're talking about destined, fated relationships that are going to happen whether you force it or not. Be you. And if you really want to be with a twin flame, if you really want to enter that relationship, you need to focus 1,000% on you. You need to be 1,000% focused on you. So you live your journey and path so that they can meet you. If you're distracted figuring out who other people are in your life, you're not giving them the opportunity to enter your life. Just saying that. You either believe that you're guided or you're out of fear trying to control and manipulate things. Keep that in mind until next time. Peace.